Hello friends, welcome to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Jody and it's great to have you join me today. I have quite the story to catch you up on, okay? A lot has transpired in trying to make this video and we're just starting. I am doing a video that I haven't done in a while. I am doing a deep conditioner video, you guys. Now I've done these in the past, like I want to say like maybe the first couple years of my channel, and I just tapered them off. I actually did away with them, I think after 2 years, maybe 3, because they just were a lower performing video. And also with my finer hair, I didn't need to be going through that many deep conditioners. I was just really accumulating a lot of deep conditioners that I couldn't use up in a reasonable amount of time. All that to say though, a new deep conditioner came on the market that really caught my eye, and it was the Briogeo lightweight superfood mask. So I know that's not the actual title. We'll get into the title here in a minute. The title is actually the Briogeo Superfoods Acai and Passion Fruit Lightweight Hydration Hair Mask. Quite the mouthful, I know, but I had this on my channel on a what's new in the curly world, and I really wanted to try it out at that time. And I didn't get to it at that time, but as Briogeo sometimes does, like a couple times a year, they have a really good discount going on. I think I got this for like 40% off. And yes, I did pick up the mini size. Actually, my husband purchased this for me along with a couple other products, but I did pick up the mini size just because I wanted to try it out. Also because I don't go through a lot of deep conditioner and I already have quite a bit in my stash. So, you know, I thought this would be the perfect opportunity. I say Briogeo can be rather pricey, so I recommend checking them out when they do have their sales, because like I said, they do run pretty good sales. Now, let's get into the story time of what all happened, okay? I started this wash day out with a more clarifying shampoo. I definitely want to go in with a clarifying shampoo because that's the base that I need if I'm going to be using a deep conditioner. So for filming purposes also, I'd already had my makeup on, so I chose to wash my hair over the tub. It's not my favorite, not my personal favorite, because my hair does get more tangled, but I thought, okay, great. That will give us the opportunity to see what this little bad boy can do as far as detangling. Do I have it upside down? Yeah. That will give us the opportunity to see what this thing can do as far as detangling if I wash my hair upside down over the tub with a more clarifying shampoo. I went in with the Melanin African Black Soap shampoo, but before that, I should back up and tell you. I also finger detangled first, and then I brush detangled, like used my Tangle Teaser as a dry brush, detangled that way. And then I also went in with as like a pre-treatment kind of, I went in with a co-wash, the As I Am Classic Co-Wash. I've done this before when I use a more clarifying shampoo, and the Melanin Black Soap one is definitely one of those. It is pretty stripping for my hair, I will say. So I went in with that. I came out here. I introduced this product. I started talking to it. I did all the steps. I put it in my hair. We had the experience, okay guys? And I wasn't recording. I was not recording, and I was so distraught because I could go on and do another video, but I was like, I really want to get this one done. I really want to do this for you guys. I mean, I did my pink eyeshadow makeup and everything to correspond with this. Am I getting too much into this? Maybe. Am I putting too much thought into this? Maybe. All I have to say, I had my heart set on having this video accomplished today. And sometimes when that happens, you just have to make a way to make it happen, you know? You just have to do that. So that's what I did. I went and immediately rinsed out my conditioner and washed my hair again. So here we are again. Okay, here we are again. This is not in first impressions now as it was originally intended to be. I think I said this earlier though, when I wash my hair in the turned over, flipped over position, no matter all the steps I go through and trying to ensure that my hair is not super tangled, it always gets tangled and matted and webbed no matter what. I try to gently, you know, turn my hair over. No, she gets matted. Okay, so we're back to square one, kind of. Maybe not as stripped because I didn't go in with the same shampoo. I went in with my husband's shampoo. Don't tell him, he's in the other room. But I went in with his, what is it? It was the Hask tea tree something shampoo. So that's what I used. Now I will say, I think this packaging is extremely cute, so darling, and like I said, this isn't my first impression, so it does have the seal. I have already smelled it. It smells delicious, lightly fruity, not overpowering or anything like that. Just a perfect, lightly fruity scent. This is the Briogeo Superfoods Acai and Passion Fruit Lightweight Hydration Hair Mask. This is a lightweight, nutrient-rich mask packed with vitamins and antioxidants to deeply hydrate fine strands without sacrificing volume or weighing hair down. The directions say use weekly in place of a conditioner, and after shampooing, massage into hair, ensuring even application. Leave on for at least 5 minutes, then rinse thoroughly. I went in with 2 dollops, one on each side before. We're going to do the same thing, about that amount. I'm just going to emulsify that in my hands. It is like a rich creaminess to it. It feels very nutritious for your hair, I will say. I'm going to just kind of smooth this over first, and then I'm going to like work my fingers in. And I can tell you, because I just recently used this, it does have a fantastic slip. Like, can you guys see this? There's webbing, there's tangles, there's matting. Now my fingers are starting to work through. You gotta give it a few minutes, because like I don't use a rinse out conditioner to pre-detangle with either. And because like I said, with the way I wash my hair, being in that position, it leads to the tangles. But now my fingers are just slipping and gliding right through. I'm going in with the same amount on the other side. Going to follow the same steps. My driest areas also are right in my face framing pieces, so I definitely want to make sure I have a good concentration of the product there. Those areas just have a little bit more mechanical damage to them. It also, is closer to where I dye my hair, because I follow basically the part lines. I kind of make different parts throughout my hair, but definitely I just stay real close to the root, and I also get, the roots right up here. But I don't take my hair dye through the lengths of my hair. Get the back crown area too, because that area needs a little love. And then once I have that as good as I think I'm going to get with my fingers, I'm just going to go through with my Tangle Teaser, which is a brush that gently detangles the hair and also helps distribute the product. Now I can feel a good amount of deep conditioner in my hair, but we're going to rinse it out here in a little bit, and it's not going to be an issue. The product says to leave it on for at least 5 minutes. In my original plan, the first time I started to shoot this, or the first time I thought I was recording this and wasn't, was to leave it on for 10 minutes. And I think right now I'm just basically going to leave it on 5 minutes, because I've already had it basically sitting on a little bit the first time I did this. And I know, yes, I washed it out and everything like that. I should be starting over with a clean slate, but with finer hair, that's not always the case. Like, you just don't need to deep condition every time you wash with finer hair. All right, so I am going to tuck this up in a clip. I have the product on my gown here. I don't know if you guys can see it on my robe, but there is a little extra residue on my robe. All right, I'm going to wash my brush out, because I definitely do have some of it in my brush. And then I'm going to, like I said, rinse this out. I'll come back and I'm going to show you my styled results. Okay, I am back after rinsing the deep conditioner out of my hair. I thought, rather than just waiting till I style my hair, I'm going to show you the in-between stages, okay? I've just taken my hair out of the t-shirt towel. Once again, I rinsed upside down, so even though we've used the deep conditioner and detangled that way, my hair is going to be kind of tangly. Can you see webbing? This speaks nothing for the deep conditioner, okay? Please don't misunderstand me. But what I want to show you is how my hair is going to be afterwards. So for my hair, if I wash upside down and condition upside down, I will still get that like I said, tangled mess basically. But if I use a good conditioner or deep conditioner, and it has allowed me to finger detangle before, this should be a breeze with detangling now. So I'm just going to start at the end, and you can just see my brush is gliding through, okay? You can just see my brush is gliding through, because it already has that good base. It has already closed my cuticle. My cuticle is not lifted anymore, and my hair just feels really nice and silky smooth, but not heavy or anything like that. So I'm going to work my way around to the other side of my hair. Once again, just starting at the bottom, working any tangles out that way, and working my way up. So I love what I'm seeing, love what I'm feeling. Now at this point, I am going to skip ahead until I'm styled and give you the final reveal. All right, curl friends, I am back with my hair fully diffused and styled, and let's take a look at these results. Oh my goodness, you guys. After having such a rough morning, it's so wonderful to have something that turns out well. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I am so impressed. I gotta adjust my mirror here. Give me a second. But I am so impressed with how lightweight my hair feels. It feels like, look at this. I have volume, okay? I am volume challenged. So for me, this is volume and lift right here. My curls are forming at the root. That is nice. I do have good spring back to my hair as well. And I'm just overall in love with it. Let's take a look at the back, okay? All right, let's get into what I like about my hair because there's a lot to say. I like that my hair is moisturized. That's what you expect with a mask, but it's not over moisturized. It is not limp. It's not weighed down. It's not greasy because my fine hair can definitely get that way with deep conditioners. And this is not the case. I love the level of conditioning that this has given my hair. It feels good, like it's going to last well to the next wash day. I don't need to worry about my hair drying out or anything like that. It feels like it's been enriched, nourished, and it just feels good overall. And even with all the nutrients it feels like my hair has gotten, it, like I said, it's not weighed down. My hair can still spring back very nicely, and I can appreciate that. So it means that it has strengthening to it as well to help my curls keep their bounce. My hair has a decent amount of shine, I feel like, which is also a good indication of your cuticle being closed, laid down. All around, I just think that this is such a really good mask. I think it's lightweight, curly hair approved. I mean, I'm approving it. I definitely like it. And I would go so far as to say that when I use this up, I probably will be repurchasing this. Will I be repurchasing it in a larger size? That depends on how much I've gotten my deep conditioner stashed down to a little bit lower of a level. We'll wait and see on that, but yes, I definitely love this mask. Let me know if you have tried this or if you're interested in trying it. Have you tried maybe like the original superfoods mask, like the avocado kiwi one? Like I said, that one performed better for my hair than I thought it was going to. I was afraid that one was going to be too heavy. It was definitely, I will say, more rich than this one is, but it wasn't bad for my hair. So this one I just feel like is tailored more towards what my finer curls need and appreciate. Oh, I got a really big curl clump here. Let me separate that. Does anyone else get distracted by like their curl clumps or like doing something, then all of a sudden you're like, wait, pause everything that we're thinking and talking about and let's separate that. I actually think it looked a little bit better though while it was together. Okay, all that to say, let me know what you thought of this video in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. If you are interested, I will leave the product linked below as well. I do earn a small commission on those links, and I really appreciate if you're able to support me in that way. But if not, I understand. I just hope you enjoyed this video, and until I see you again in the next one, have a great day. Bye.